It should be. Yep, like I see them holding Halo 2 battle rifles this time, so I think
There we go. That's
correctly
definitely great.
All right. So again,
yeah, we're on
game
board
one
with
on the
Ghost.
best. We're starting clean starts on this one. Ghost comes out with a strong start right there, be able to pick up a guy, but then he gets teleported right behind to get this cleaned out right there. It's 2 down for the blue team, but also 2 down for the red team. See who is able to take advantage of this situation right here. We do have Matt doing a flank over into the top blue, but there's also 2 blue. There's a whole team up there though, so we'll see how well he plays this one out. Red team's making a push for the ball. We're trying to slay out a little bit. It's generally what you want to try to do with this mode, especially is just try to get like 2 or 3 down and then make a push for the ball. As you can see, usually what happens is like that, where you kind of just end up trading and a whole lot of progress is made. But there's 3 down for blue, but blue is able to pick up the ball and progress it more towards to top red to hopefully get a little more. Oh, and then it's just red left. Sorry. Oh, get a little snipe shots and gets taken out again.
Yeah, we're on board with Matt right now.
3 down again for blue team.
He's got invis and sniper, and he's got the long side on the ball. He's got to be in the best spot on the map right now. Unfortunately, things kind of die down on the ball, so he's gonna have to pull out the BR and do some dirty work. But definitely great positioning on his part.
Yeah, but it looks like they got the ball over into the blue side of the map right there. Blue team's trying to get some good defense in, and they certainly did, taking 3 down, stopping that ball push. And we'll see what's like over here. Patman trying to make a push out to the other side of the map, but gets taken out by Ross over there. Ball still down at red lift. But we have a guy top red lift, trying to make some moves over there as well. Gets taken out. And okay, we got Patman again carrying the ball to the teleport, gets meleeed, but then he teleports again, but then Ross teleports through and melees him as well. Ross takes it back through the teleport to get it back over to the blue side of the map right there. Jumps in through the window. Can he make it through? And he does. Pushes the ball all the way over into the enemy base. But then Puma comes up with a clutch stop right there to stop that ball, to be the bomb army, I should say.
Absolutely, yeah. Blue team doing a great job, kind of slaying out right there and ending that push. Now the ball's in their hand. They're moving it up to the second floor, taking their time, trying to do things right. It looks like.
Oh yeah, that was a great stop by the Menk Daddy team to stop that push, get a little more momentum towards the way. But then it's again 3 down for the blue team. This is where red needs to take advantage of it. Oh, but Patman, an awesome 1v1 battle, takes out the guy to stop any advance from the red team. We do have snipe in the red hands in red team, but he just gets taken out as well. A lot of back and forth going on in this match right now. But the ball is still over in the blue side of the map. Matt's trying to make a push right there. Can't use it in a 2v1 battle. You can't really quite get it. It's pushing that ball a little forward, but then gets taken out from both sides. Right, that gets a little pinched. Ball pushing over into the blue team's hand of things to put things a little more in their advantage.
Yeah, on stream there, we saw Matt with the sniper. He nearly got a simultaneous. He hit one. I think he hit a body shot on the other, and so only 1 kill, but nearly the double with 1 shot. That would have been pretty sweet.
All right. Looks like this time we got the blue team pushing over into red. They're arming it, trying to get some time on it. Pumas gets taken out though. Oh, that's rough right there. But Raps is there. They're coming from behind. We have 3 players in the red. They should get some time on the ball here to try to get this bomb to go off. 3, 2, 1. No, with the clutch nade to stop it. Patman comes in to save it and gets the score 1-0 in favor of the blue team.
Yeah, I believe that's Mink Me Daddy. They go up 1-0 in the first series. I do apologize once again for having the wrong starting weapons. I'm not sure how that happened, but Halo 5 sometimes does that. But nevertheless, we are still in a good position here because, Mink Me Daddy up 1-0 right here.
It's a pretty scrappy game, but it seems a lot back and forth. Red team seems to try to kind of just get a little scrappy with the ball time, trying to get as much time as they can onto the score zone as much as possible. But it seems like not really a whole lot of coordinated pushes at the moment. It seems like they kind of take it down 2 and then try to push, but then they just don't have quite the setup to do it. But as we can see, top mid, that it was who was it just picked up that camo?
That's Ghost right now.
Yep. Ghost just picked up the camo at top mid, right at 7:30. So you expect at 5:30 is right around when that next camo comes up. That's when you should see another probably coordinated push. Ghost getting a little sneaky. He's pushing into the red base right now.
Dangerous play. Dangerous play.
He's just sneaking around it. The red team doesn't even see him in there. Now he starts shooting, but he's like in like a 2-on-1, 3-on-1 situation, gets taken out. I think he did manage to take out 1 or 2 guys at least in that situation.
Absolutely. Everybody praise the Lord because our graphics are working once again. Blue team, the Krusty Krushers versus Mink Me Daddy. We'll do more explaining now that the graphics are working after this game, and while we get the next one queued up. But yeah, 1-0 right now. We're about 6 minutes into this game. I do believe they start with 12 minutes total, so we're about at the halfway point, and it's only 1-0 in favor of Mink Me Daddy.
Yeah, but Menk Me Daddy just got another score. It's 2-0 in favor of them right there. Another score for them. So advantage goes to Menk Me Daddy. Ball just spawned up in bottom mid. Looks like teams were kind of worried about slaying out. 2 down for the blue team right there. So this is where the red team should try to make a push. Still 2 down for Menk Me Daddy. But we had Puma spawning top blue, finding some damage out, but then the red team was able to walk away with the ball right there. He's just kind of handing back in red, just kind of play out, see what's going on, waiting for some players to get taken out, create some space so they can push across map, which looks like he's pushing the ball through the teleporter. Over to the next one, right next to Patman. I don't think he's aware he's right there. Gets 1 melee, 2 melee. Pat comes in with the clutch stop right there, making sure the bomb does not get progressed any further. Alright, and then Pat takes it back to the other teleporter. Try and get over to the red side of things. So it seems like that teleporter plays pretty clutch when it comes to trying to progress this ball further through the map. And they're lining up for another cap right here. Pat's on the hill. He gets taken out by the nades. Pat and Puma both go down. The ball is just so close to get time on there. But then we have another.
We got Ghost and Viz. I think this is going to be the play. Yep, that's it.
Again, that camo comes in the clutch for Ghost, gets the bomb arm and the explodey goodness to go 1-0 in the first game of the series.
Yeah, if you don't mind, Kevin, can you run through the stats real quick?
Yes, my controller just connected real quick. Hang on.
That's all good. It looks like right now on Mink Me Daddy, Ghost definitely leading the slaying effort with 17 kills. If you want to take it from there.
Yeah, so pretty even effort on the objective. We had Ghost, Exotic Sniper, or Puma, as he's known on Twitch, and also Patman, all with 1 bomb score. Pretty good job tossing that around for sure. And for kills, we had Ghost coming out with 17 kills, 9 assists, 8 deaths, going off right there. But that's what Ghost does. Ghost has played a lot of Halo 5. I mean, he's very familiar with this game. He streams like pretty much nearly on a daily basis, and wouldn't be surprised to see him hanging around more in the champ range when it comes to skill wise in the game. So definitely a strong player to have on your team. Exotic Sniper Puma, definitely another good player. 14, 11, and 8. Then we have Patman and Rep kind of cleaning up, playing a little, doing a little bit of everything they can. Not exactly as flashy as Ghost, I would say, but whatever.
Absolutely. Now that we have our graphics working, we're looking at the series layout. Abyss Bomb, Game 1 goes to Mink Me Daddy. Game 2 is going to be on Goliath Slayer. I'm excited for this, just to see a straight-up Slayer match, because I believe just by glancing at the stats just a while ago, as far as slaying goes, things were pretty even. So this might actually play into the favor of our challenging team right now, which is the Krusty Krushers. While I'm getting that all queued up, what do you think the key to winning in Slayer is, Kevin?
Well, definitely, obviously, controlling the power weapons is going to be the game breaker when it comes to being able to do well on this. That last game, the Menk Me Daddy team, the blue team, definitely held their own when it comes to slaying out the enemy team. And so I would kind of hold my bets on Menk Me Daddy maybe to pull out on this one. But again, it's all about controlling the power-ups and power weapons on this map. And it's also, map knowledge is crucial on this one as well, because there are a lot of little jumps that you may not notice at first, but there's a lot of these little kind of hidden little gems that kind of help you navigate the map a little bit more efficient. And so if a team's able to utilize that, especially on this map, you might see them pulling ahead.
Absolutely, and now that you're mentioning the map, we're looking at a top-down look of it. We got rockets, and then I believe that's one of the alternate snipers and overshield on this map. Definitely interesting power weapons.
Yes, I believe it's the
incendiary rifle?
Forerunner one called again?
I'm not 100% sure.
Right?
Yeah.
We call the binary rifle, yeah. Yeah, there it is right there. You can see it in the beginning of the game right there. So yeah, definitely want to control those weapons, but I say rockets and overshield definitely are the two main ones you need to pick up for sure. So let's see we'll see what the teams are going to do here. So looks like the initial rush was going for the rocket launcher, and it looks like Ghost was able to pick that, but he does get taken on one shield, but he's taken out.
Yeah, and meanwhile, we're seeing
top mid.
A double kill out of Legend of Maw. I believe his name is
Nice.
Matt. And he's got the rockets now, so in a prime position, especially for Slayer. It's a 4-0 lead right now in favor of our team that's behind right now. It's 1-0 in favor of Mink Me Daddy, so the Krusty Krushers up 5-1 at this point. This is exactly what you want to do if you're the Krusty Krushers.
Yeah, exactly. And also, especially when these kind of situations where you have like just a rough start of the game, it's really important to kind of just kind of, do a little bit of a mental reset. Hold back a little bit, understand where the power weapon, who has power weapons and power ups, and try to avoid those guys the best you can. But as you can see, Ghost wasn't exactly able to avoid those rockets and gets taken out. And then we have the Krusty Krushers Krusty Krushers still pushing forward into the. Looks like pretty much everyone pretty much died that round, so now they're kind of getting back in there. This is one of those situations where we basically had like a reset in the game right now. So now all the power weapons have all just been kind of reset or used up, and it looks like the spawns are kind of all flipped. And so then now it's all about just kind of getting your setup back, and really the game started back to zero. As you can see. Menk Me Daddy brought it back. It's only down by 3 kills now, 10-7, 10-8 now. So it really still is anybody's game at the moment right now.
Yeah, we're on board with Rapscallion. Pretty skilled player. Man, I love the BR. I like the bullet spread. I feel like whenever a game that features the battle rifle releases on PC for Master Chief Collection, I feel like it's gonna benefit mouse and keyboard players because it's more of a like a drag sort of thing. You can, you have time to, you have a bullet spread, right, to land your headshots and all that. I think it's actually gonna be hugely beneficial to mouse and keyboard players. What do you think about that?
Oh, especially when it comes to this Halo 2 battle rifle, like mouse and keyboard would be super nice. But again. Obviously the current conversation when it comes to mouse and keyboard stuff is definitely the aim assist when it comes to that stuff. It looks like Ghost did just pick up the overshield, and Legend of Maw was going for the back smack, but then gets taken out. Clutch moves there by Patman to make sure that Puma does not get taken out while grabbing that overshield. Little angry melees by Maw right there.
Absolutely, we're on board with Patman.
Upset.
He's got that sniper rifle that we were just talking about. This thing is interesting. It's like, you got to keep the cursor on them for, a split second, right? In regards, compared to the sniper rifle where it's kind of like a hit scan type of weapon, this one's a little different.
Yeah, I think it's actually a really great addition to the sandbox of Halo 5 or just Halo in general. As obviously we've kind of come accustomed to a lot of snipers and a lot of other games just being kind of like body shot kills, which this rifle can do. The thing is, you have to be consistent with your aim and make sure you stay on target and you actually can get those one-shot body shots. And it looks like it was taken up by Rapscallion, was able to pick up said binary rifle. The rocket should probably pop it up here pretty soon. As I just heard that go off, Ghost just came up with the rockets right there. Shot 2 shots but missed them. They wasn't quite able to get damage on anybody on those shots. Let's see, as he's getting pretty aggressive, taking some shots, but he's able to just navigate through this map pretty well and able to dodge death from multiple angles. He's lining up a shot, doesn't quite get the kill on that one, get some good damage on him, gets him with the nade. Excellent play there by Ghost.
Absolutely, and definitely want to utilize the power weapons at this time. You're down by 6, I should say, and I feel like they're doing the right things. He's staying alive. He may have wasted 2 rockets, but he gets that 3rd kill with the nade after landing some splash damage. And now they're only down by 4.
Yeah, it was an excellent job by Ghost right there too to not waste that second rocket shot on that same player. He put some damage on him, so you knew that you tried to conserve that ammo because that's obviously just like that's a free kill right there. You're holding in your back pocket. You don't want to waste it on
sweet jump there,
2 rockets on 1 kill. You're trying to be as most effective as possible, as Ghost was doing there. Power OS just came up and was picked up by Ghost, so you should expect 538 for the next OS spawn to come back up here. The Menk Me Daddy definitely turning the tides in their favor. They had the rockets, they had the binary, they just picked up OS. They're pushing over in the red spawn right now, and things are looking a little. Yeah, even though they're in the lead, I feel like the Krusty Krusher is a little bit on the back foot right now.
Yeah, absolutely. The momentum definitely seems to have swung just a bit. Things, pretty darn even right now, 30-29 in favor of Mink Me Daddy. They're up 1-0 in this series. And a reminder, they need to win 3 to take this series and move on in the winner's bracket. Once again, this is a double elimination tournament, so just because you lose your first series doesn't mean you're out.
Very true. So it's also a good thing to also keep in mind. So even though you lose, you still have a chance to come back around and get the dubs. Anyways, it might be a little bit harder of a road for you, but
Absolutely.
Personally, when you're down, you're not out.
I love the double elimination style because it definitely, it kind of ensures that you get a competitive finals for one, and two, it just makes the likelihood of the 2 best teams making it to the finals, twice as effective. So personally, double elimination is the way to go.
All right. And looks like the red team's still holding back in their spawn. I think they're trying to play a little more passive, as with that huge swing right there, like I mentioned earlier, with Menk Me Daddy being able to get all the power-ups and power weapons. They really swung the game into their favor, finally grabbing the lead for the first time of the game, now leading 41-34. And it looks like the Krusty Krushers are going to try to play a little more defensive, hold back a little bit, and see who's going to be a little overly aggressive, try against, fight up guys who are trying to go on the one-on-ones and take them off and stuff like that. And the OS did just pop up right now. Looks like we have Rapscallion going for it, but then Ross comes in and gets the Rap still gets the burn though, so it's also just as important for them to not get it. As well as Puma did pick up the rockets and got 1 kill out of that, looks like, but then Ghost is able to pick it back up here and push forward. He was pretty effective with them last time. Let's see what he can do this time with the rockets. 2 kills left in the game for the Make Me Daddy team. And we got 1 more down. Looks like Matt's pushing somebody on, and that is it. Game 2 goes to Make Me Daddy. That was a close game. And like I said, right, the tides turned right when I mentioned that earlier about when the Make Me Daddy was able to pick up all the power-ups and power weapons. Definitely things started to go in their favor, as you can tell right there. We're looking at the stats right now. We have Patman actually led the team with 14 kills, 7 assists, 12 deaths. Ghost 13 kills, 9 assists, 7 deaths. Rap going 13 and 10 with 6 assists. And Puma playing like a point guard on the team, 10 assists. So you can tell that the team is definitely doing a great job of spreading out the damage. Everyone's kind of help picking each other up and cleaning up kills when necessary. So super awesome job from them right there.
Yeah, what do you think the turning point was in that game?
Oh, like I mentioned earlier, I was definitely was it the second set of power-ups and power weapons? I think it was around the 5:30 mark, I think it was. Or when, like I said, when they had the rockets, they had the binary, they had the overshield. And it was a tied game right at that point, but then they have that completely changed the tide and momentum all in the favor of Make Me Daddy, and they were able to pull off with the win on that one. So like I said earlier, you gotta make sure that those rockets are super important. That's the key to me when I'm playing just online, just in general. I'm like, where are those rockets? When are they spawning? How can I get there as soon as possible? Because that's a game changer of a weapon right there. And you can see, I think, was it besides the beginning of the game, I think that Make Me Daddy had the rockets the rest of the game. So that's a lot of free kills going their way right there. As you can see, there was 3 guys on Make Me Daddy had killing sprees. So
absolutely, we are looking at the series layout now. Make Me Daddy taking the first 2 games. They only need 1 more to claim victory over the Krusty Krushers. Nevertheless, though, both games have been pretty competitive. The first bomb game was a 3-0, but it went nearly the full length of the game. And of course, Goliath Slayer, Make Me Daddy started off behind. These names, man, you can't beat them, honestly.
Yeah, it's like, especially because Make Me Daddy had a pretty rough start right there. They didn't get the rockets, they didn't get the overshield, and they kind of were paying for it. I think they were down like 5-0 to start out the game. But then obviously with their teamwork, as you can tell with the amount of assists they were gaining, their ability to control the power-ups and power weapons, they were able to bring the game back. And Blam Gaming, I do play Halo 5, okay? I see you in chat. I see you. All right.
That is
It's not as much. It's
that's
double
great.
XP right now in Reach, man. You can't tell me that I can't ignore that. Come on.
That is.
But after the
great
6th,
stuff.
things will calm down. I'll start playing other Halo back into Halo 5 and things like that. But you know, gotta get on that grind, man. Gotta get through that season pass. but yeah. I mean, plus I played this game. I played Halo 5 pretty much every week since launch up until the release of Reach on PC. So,
Absolutely. So game 3, it's gonna be on Cryptic. It's gonna be King. Kevin, you want to pick a potential winner for this game 3? Do you think that the Krusty Krushers can prolong their life in this first series?
I mean, they had a good start. They were showing some good potential in the beginning of the last game. So you know they have the ability to, you know, take advantage of their situation and do well. So it's still potentially anybody's game. As you can see, we have a scatter shot and a railgun that pops up on this map as well. So I do like a lot of these maps also is we get a good variety of power weapons to pick of each map as well. So then it kind of helps vary up the gameplay to make it a little bit more interesting for every game. As we can see at the beginning of the match, that was actually Soils that was able to pick up the railgun. That's what I'm looking for. He was able to pick that up. He's put some damage out right there. 2 down for the Menk Me Daddy team. Let's go. I'm gonna go on the POV here of Soils to see what he can pull off with this railgun. He's got this eyes. He's pushing over into the Menk Me Daddy spawn. They're on the hill. There's 3 on hill right now. Soils is able to pick up Puma right there. Still has that railgun. Another kill right there by Soils. It's a nice little job taking off some of the more of the Make Me Daddy team. Now, King of the Hill is a game mode I wish there was more of when it comes to Halo 5. Just because it's such a classic mode. You know, you expect a lot of kills. Oh my god, Soils! Assassination with Ghost. Get him out of here! Alright, and so then Soils just went off starting off with this game, man. Going crazy. But right now, Make Me Daddy still in the lead, 24-15. But it looks like Krusty Krushers will take a little bit of advantage there. Soils now picks up the scatter shot, looking to do a little damage with this on the hill as well. So if anyone's coming his way, they're going to speak to the scatter shot.
Absolutely, and once again, without the, you know, other than Reach coming back on PC and Xbox, we haven't had a King game type in Halo 5. I don't think at all, right? Am I correct?
I
Because
think
they
when
did
they first
like
started this out, but I don't
reiteration.
think it's definitely not in the rotation anymore for HCS. At least it hasn't been for a long time.
Yeah, so,
so
shout out to them bringing it back and doing it well. Right now we're on board with Ghost. My man Ghost got exotic sniper in his excuse me, Matt in his sights. He's gonna go down to team fire. Looks like exotic sniper and Ghost working really well together right now.
Oh yeah, they definitely do play together quite often as well during Ghost streams, and so definitely they have some kind of good chemistry there. I'm sure when they they kind of expect how each player is going to play and do well there. Right now we have Puma, exotic sniper, and also Blam Gaming on the hill right now. Make Me Daddy getting their tail time back. Looks like they might be grabbing this lead. Pat stays on the hill a little bit longer, and blue team just takes the lead right there, holding that hill. Great teamwork right there as well for Make Me Daddy to hold on to that hill, get more of that time in. Because Krusty Krushers certainly had a lot of time on that last one. They basically dominated that whole last hill. Matt coming with a clutch. I mean, that was a pretty clutch scatter shot right there to take out Blam Gaming. And now looks like things might be swinging back in the favor of the Krusty Krushers. It looks like they were pretty much set up, ready to go for this next hill. I think it looks like maybe the way the hill kind of goes, it goes in 3 different locations probably. It starts top mid, goes to a different location, then back to top mid, and then a different location. At least it seems like mine. Or it kind of goes in a cyclical kind of motion, actually, I would say.
Yeah, absolutely. This game, by the way, neck and neck, 70-72 right now. Blam Gaming, he's got the railgun, not able to do anything with it, but he does go down on the hill right now. It looks like Make Me Daddy up by 5 seconds in King of the Hill. Rapscallion gonna fall down too. He able to get 3 more seconds. I guess every little bit counts, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, and those 3 down for Menk Me Daddy. And so obviously that's like exact time when you need to jump on a hill and get as much time as possible. As you can see that with just that 3 down situation right there helps Krusty Krushers get back into the lead. And Krusty Krushers are doing a great job playing the objective and holding on to that spot. But it looks like Menk Me Daddy knew exactly where that next hill was going to be. They're ready for it. They're crouched up. They're waiting for it. Oh, but looks like Patman got triple melee. No, Ghost comes in with the clutch save to keep Patman on the hill, getting more hill time. That was a absolutely awesome play by Ghost right there.
Yeah, man, I just want to give a shout out to Ghost. I used to watch the man play years ago, probably like 3 or 4 years ago, and he's been grinding every day since. So, you know, shout out to him.
The
I'm
man
sure a lot
plays
of people
an absurd amount of Halo 5. He's been 152 for quite some time.
It's got to be a love for the game, you know?
Absolutely, and it's true. I mean, Halo 5, in my opinion, I would say is probably the best multiplayer experience we've had in Halo since Halo 3. That's just my opinion, though.
Absolutely. We're gassing him up right now, but we should be because he's got a killing spree right now.
Woo,
and
there you go.
They got about a 40-point lead at the moment. So
yeah,
great work right now out of Menk Me Daddy, but trying to close the series out.
Yeah, but it looks like the Krusty Krushers are right on top of that next hill. They kind of were like, you know what, you guys, you had that set up. You can have that hill time. Come get us over on the other side of the map. And that's exactly what's happening right now. We have, I believe it's the whole team right now. Yeah, the whole team right now is around the hill for the Krusty Krushers to get more hill time, to counter the amount of hill time that the Menk Me Daddy team had. And looks like even though things were starting to look in their favor of Menk Me Daddy, Krusty Krushers is definitely coming back right now with this hill cap for sure. It's so important when it comes to capture or king of the hill, I should say, is the being able to, if you know you're just like, you know, you can't quite break their setup on one hill, set up for the next one, bring it back, and that's exactly what they're doing. And it looks like with this hill, they might get a chance to take the lead back, and they certainly do. 132 to 130 right now in favor of Krusty Krushers, setting up. Knowing exactly where the hill is going to spawn, setting up for that, absolutely important. As you can see right there, that's exactly what we're talking about. That
yeah, they're back in the game. Excellent job.
Yeah, and then now we have a decent setup right now by Menk Me Daddy. But it looks like the Krusty Krushers are certainly putting in their effort to make sure that they don't get that hill time, because they want that hill time. 2 down right now for Menk Me Daddy. So this is exactly when you need to have guys jumping on the hill. But you know, Patman coming in with the clutch plays to kind of, you know, keep him off the hill, you know, because that is a very exposed. There's no cover in that position, so very difficult hill to get some time on. So we might actually see a bit of a stalemate right now in this situation, and probably wait for the next hill to kind of come around to really utilize some more time. But that was 2 down for Menk Me Daddy, and again right there. But then Ghost comes in with the clutch kill and some more damage on the hill to get these guys off of that. And people are trying, man. They're trying and dying.
Absolutely, and this game is neck and neck. Definitely what you want to see out of a 4 and 5 seed game. It's very close, and right now I'm really rooting for the underdog right here. I'm hoping the Krusty Krushers can pull this out and extend the series.
The Krushers knew exactly where that hill was going to spawn. They started up with a decent setup, and it looks like going back and forth, but it looks like 3 down for the Krusty Krushers and 2 down for Menk Me Daddy. That means that it's time for Menk Me Daddy to get some hill time right there. Puma and Patman on the hill. That's another thing too that's also important to keep note of if anyone is a little bit new to King of the Hill. You only need 1 person on the hill to get that hill time, so it's very important to maybe just kind of spread out a little bit, not pile up on the hill. But it's also important to kind of be close enough to where you can be within, you know, a moment's notice when you need to get in there and help out. The railgun is down. Legend of Mon died with it, and so now it's kind of up for anybody. But it looks like Ghost does have a railgun as well. Let's see if he's able to pull off anything. He's on the hill with the railgun. Looking around. Dan's right around that corner. Could you pick him off? He's kind of holding around. Coming back, a little bit of gun battle right there. Ghost does a good job of backing up, making sure he doesn't get taken out. And the next hill, it goes right to Krusty Krushers. So they're right up. They're set up for that. They were ready. They're taking the lead back into this game. 172, 162. We have a hell of a game on our hands right now here, Louis.
Absolutely, man. This is excellent. This is exactly what I see, man. They're putting up a fight. I'm really hoping that, you know, the Krusty Krushers can pull this off. Right now, Ghost, though, he's kind of tearing things up. They're down by just a few points. It looks like they're maybe going to tie things up. We're going to see, though. But right now, you know, Matt.
Definitely looking like it's a strong, definitely look like it's a strong setup by Menk Me Daddy right now. I would not expect much time being able to go towards the Krushers on this one right here. But You know, like I said, the Krushers have been putting up a solid effort right there. Ghost using the meme laser right there of Halo 5. The Sentinel beam right there. Not exactly the most lethal weapon, but he's Ghost being Ghost is making the most effective work of it. They might actually be able to pull off the win with this hill if he's able to hold on for just a few more seconds. And the hill moves, but goes to top mid. Oh, with 1 second left for Menk to get, and then now looks like they were just trying to throw some bodies on him to get some hill time. Gets taken out. Oh, 3 down for Make Me Daddy. They see have one guy jump on the hill real quick, and there you go. Another game goes to Make Me Daddy. That was definitely the best game we've seen out of the series right there. That was a close one. Super entertaining to watch. Good game all around for everybody.
Absolutely, and you know, Make Me Daddy able to walk away victorious 3-0 in this series, but each game, honestly, in my opinion, was pretty competitive. All right, Kevin, you want to run through the stats one more time, please?
Hey, because I'm the stat man.
There you go.
Yeah. Anyways, so we had a pretty even killing spread between both teams right now. You can see a little bit more in favor, I'd say, of Make Me Daddy, but it was pretty even on the kills right there. A lot of assists for both teams. I mean, we had Ghost coming in with 16 assists, just handing the rock, you know. And just that was again a huge benefit when it comes to playing King of the Hill, is being able to help out your teammates and pick up guys when they're damaged, because especially when it comes to I found like a lot of times with Mythic arena that if you lose a gunfight, most of the time the other guy is going to be left one shot, because it's actually pretty hard to miss with the Halo 2 battle rifle because it's so lethal and the bullet magnetism on is so strong. So they did try to compensate with the movements by enhancing them a little bit, but it's still pretty, you know, at least when I was coming across gunfights, a lot of people were not missing on me. Maybe my strafe just sucks, I don't know. But we can see also with the hill time as well, Patman coming with a big 110 right there. He was the hill guy. He was jumping on there. He was doing a pretty good job. And then it kind of trickled down towards Ghost Wrap and also Exotic Sniper. Same kind of style over there. Pretty much almost exact hill time distribution as well for Krusty Krushers as well in that last game. So you got a super close game. Came down to the last hill. And yeah, it was a fun